Hello and welcome. Right then, so you have fallen in love with an Isan beauty and are floating around thinking you have won the jackpot. Lovely smile, kind heart, knows how to cook better than Gordon Ramsay does on a good day. However, before you start shopping for matching wedding outfits, let me offer you a reality check from a man who has been there, done that, and still gets told off for not sweeping the yard properly. Let us dive into the 10 things no one tells you until it's far too late. So, you've gone and done it, haven't you? You have fallen head over sandals for a woman from Isan. Maybe it was a smile. Maybe it was the way she flipped that sticky rice with confidence. On the other hand, maybe, let us be honest, it was just the way she ignored you completely until she needed a ride to the market. Yeah, right. Nevertheless, whatever the reason, here you are, arms deep in a relationship you thought would be simple, romantic even. Like one of those smug videos where some young bloke marries a local girl, they frolic through the rice fields together with matching sarongs and suspiciously good lighting. Well, welcome to reality, mate, because here are the 10 things no one tells you about marrying an Isan woman from someone who is still figuring out what I did wrong this morning. Let us start with a big one. You do not just marry an Isan woman. You marry a village. If you think you are marrying one woman, think again. You have just married her mother, her aunt, her sister, 3 cousins, 3 buffaloes, and probably the entire Tamboon Council. If your wife says we need to help the family, there is no we. It is you. Moreover, it might involve buying concrete, renting a truck and carrying 50-kilogram rice sacks before sunrise. She did not go to Eton, mate, but do not be fooled. Isan women are clever. Next level clever. You are playing checkers, she is playing 5D chess with sticky rice pawns. So, she will outsmart you daily. If she asks, "You sure you do not mind if I go to the market with Noi?" She is already halfway there, bought a new blouse and sent you the receipt while you are still wondering, who is Noi? You thought you liked Thai food, didn't you? Pad Thai, green curry, mango, sticky rice, cute. However, food will become, well, interesting. Well, say hello to fermented fish. Then there are barbecued frogs and what I refer to the insect surprise platter. There is nothing like waking up to the smell of grilled chicakas and hearing, "Eat before cold, nah?" Moreover, if you say you are not hungry, brace yourself for the look. You will learn quickly that saying, just being honest, is a fast track to silent treatment. So intense it could chill your beer. Saving face is real, and it is brutal. If you mess up, apologize. If you did not mess up, apologize anyway. Furthermore, if you think you were right, go take a walk, rethink your life, and then apologize again. You used to think mowing the lawn and washing the car made you a domestic god. Now you're sweeping leaves with a coconut broom, scrubbing fish guts off the patio, and getting told you do not rinse the rice pot properly. Then you realise housework rules have changed. Oh, and heaven help you forget to burn the rubbish pile. That is not just rubbish, that is village protocol. If she is shouting, you are probably safe. If she is laughing loudly, maybe just annoyed. However, if she is quiet, that is the storm. That is DEFCON 1 in a floral sarong. Remember, her quiet voice means danger. At that point, do not speak, do not breathe, just clean something and hope for mercy. In your country, you may have been the manager, the director, the bloke who ran a department. Here, you are the assistant coconut opener, the man who holds the ladder, the man who asks, "How's spicy, darling?" with appropriate humility. Just accept it. She runs the show. Resistance is futile. Just remember, you will never be the boss. You are tired. You have been standing in front of a fan sipping iced coffee. Meanwhile, she has tended a garden, prepared a full meal, hand-washed laundry for 5 people, and still looks fresh enough to chat with Auntie Sue about mango prices. Do not compete. Just carry the bags and say, "Yes, dear." Just remember, she will outwork you always. When it is serious, an Isan woman will not just be your partner. She will defend you, support you, and scold you with equal passion. She will put up with your weird Farang habits, your grumpy outbursts, and your complaints about the heat, because you are hers. Nevertheless, cross her or lie to her, and that loyalty flips like a spicy omelette with a side of fury. Then you will learn real loyalty. Here is the kicker. She will challenge you, frustrate you, confuse you. However, she will also ground you, teach you about patience, remind you what matters. You will go from a soft Western bloke with 3 remote controls and a microwave diet to a man who sweeps his yard barefoot, speaks dodgy Thai, and knows exactly how much to give a monk at a funeral. Just remember, you will be a better man. So, to all the future husbands out there with dreams of Isan romance, strap in. It is not easy, and it is certainly not what you expected. Nevertheless, if you are willing to learn, to laugh at yourself, and to stop whining about ants in the sugar bowl, then mate, you are in for one hell of a love story. Just remember, she is the boss. You are the broom. Moreover, that is exactly how it should be. If you have survived a Thai wedding, burned your feet on temple tiles, or have been told off in the middle of a wet market, hit that subscribe button and do not forget to hit the like button. Furthermore, leave me a comment. Tell me what your Isan wife says when she is annoyed. Mine just says, "You think too much." She's probably right. See you in the next one. Finally, just remember, if you cannot handle spicy food or unsolicited life advice from your Isan mother-in-law, well, maybe it is time to reconsider your visa. However, one good thing in Isan, the beer is always cold, even if it requires a few ice cubes. Cheers. Bye bye.